So Baldur's Gate 3 is like shit hot, everybody excited. So I'm like, okay, people have asked. I'm gonna go and show people what it's actually like to make a character in Baldur's Gate 1 to either empower the freaks that want to do it or scare away the remainder.
Yeah, people have been like, I mean, I guess I get the part where you mentioned like, oh, go check it out in advance just so that you know what you're getting into. I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then there's like, do you have any? Have you thought about? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not. When it's, I'll open it when it comes and I'll take a look, but I'm not giving any amount of heavy pre-thought to a brand new thing that's a brand new experience for me. I'll just hit it and see what it's about. You know. I'm sure the play styles will be very, very different according to whether I play a paladin or a this or a that. But I'm hoping the game will do a good job of introducing all that to me when I'm staring at it on the menu, you know?
You're crazy. You're gonna have decision.
Playing it like a video game is crazy. Just buying, like, booting it up and playing it like most people are gonna do. Like, you know, I'll just let it rock. Besides,
Oh, yes.
right? I'm not
You know
gonna get.
No, I'm gonna put my foot in the sand on this one because Baldur's Gate 3 does not want you to play it like a video game. It wants you to play it like Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
And at Dungeons and Dragons, you don't sit down at the table and go, okay, let me get out the player's guide and think about what I want to make while everyone around you is sitting around waiting. No, you show up with your character.
But everyone's already concerned about me being over concerned about trying to see and do everything. And I know that it's not that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna let it rock in the entire sense of the word. Whatever decisions we happen to make, whatever I find, whatever I don't, what I go with, how I roll is just gonna be what it is.
Bro, I'm gonna tune into that stream. You know it.
It's the same thing on the other side. Like, to put all the concern before the build, and then afterwards to be like, and then just let it roll and you'll plinko into whatever and don't be overthinking that. Then, like, fine, I won't overthink the entire thing. Then I'm gonna just experience the game.
I am gonna fucking go. I'm gonna be on that stream. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be like in the chat. And you're going to be on character select, and whatever you pick, I'm going to scream, pick the other one. I'm just going to do it the whole time.
Yeah.
No, don't pick gnome! They're racial bonus! Ah! I'm going to do it.
No, it's not that game. You should overthink here. Oh god!
That was fun.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, pick one. Do you want me to be concerned about my decisions, or do you want me to just roll? You know, I'll say this: I've played D&D campaigns on paper where I've been very concerned, and like I've played campaigns where I've been super fucking laissez-faire and just roll with it, and I've had way more fun with the latter.
Yeah, the main thing, the biggest thing is that like, I mean, on pen and paper you've got like a human being with you that's like, don't worry about that fireball. You guys survived.
Here's what pen and paper though does is the realm of imagination, and the DM kind of can decide how to make a scenario play out according to who's sitting there and what they think would be right for the moment. What isn't good, I suppose, is when a description tells you something and gets your brain going in one direction, but then in actuality, what's behind that is something else. You know, like if you see something on the surface, but there's lies, you know, in what that means in the video game, then it's like, well, then I just... You know, I guess I can't trust the descriptions at that point. Providing that you can, should be all right.
For my personal experience with Baldur's Gate 3, when the game is lying to you, it's lying to you on purpose. Like, there's nothing here on this fucking wall. Not a single thing. You're too stupid to notice. You're a dumb idiot. Can't even see the hidden wall here.
Yeah.
Dude, I replayed. I fucked around in the early access last night. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll play around. I'll just fuck with the tutorial. And like, I couldn't remember how to get somebody out of a cage. I'm like, this game's reactive, right? I know what I'll do. I'll pour some. I'll break this barrel, and then there'll be flammable liquid next to the cage, and then I'll throw a firebomb on it, and then the cage will spring open. And then I did that, and the party member just exploded out of it on fire and died. And I'm
Wow.
like, well, I did. It did something. It did react. It did react to what I was doing.
A lot of people currently and before were yelling about Monk. Is that the only way to do hand to hand?
It's the only good way to do hand to hand.
Oh, what other choices are there?
Everyone else, but badly.
Ah, okay.
That, like, yeah, no, you could have your fucking barbarian or wizard throw a punch. You could technically roll a druid, but that's not really hand to hand. That's more like jaguar to person. Right? That's not, you know.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like I can think of like traditional like D&D roles, but I also can think of when someone introduces a twist in the works or an option that I otherwise wouldn't consider, like I don't think I've ever played like a necromancer in anything, and that's a cool way to fight that on paper sounds like a rad option to go about it, or almost like, I didn't think about what throwing lightning would be like until I saw DS2 when it had that fucking pew, and I was like, that looks super cool.
That's your Zeus style lightning bolt,
and
right?
But I never thought about that, and then I saw that and went, that's awesome, I'd love to do that, and then it turned out to be busted and like a way to...
They never fixed that. You know that? They
But
never went back and fixed that?
Well, didn't the Scholar of the First Scene just change it entirely or whatever? But...
No, it's still bad.
Okay. Well,
it's still bad.
But all this to say that, like, if I'm like, yeah, I obviously like the things I like, and everybody knows me, I like my hand-to-hand combat and whatever. But I'm like, if someone introduces something that also sounds cool, that's different and interesting, I might go that way too. I don't know. Just sell me on it. Let me walk into the shop, look around, and be like, ooh, what's that? Take me for a ride in that Acura, and tap it on the back and tell me how fast it can go. I don't know.
I want to play Baldur's Gate 3. I feel bad for Final Fantasy 16 because like I was watching like a really dramatic scene, and like drama was happening, and like my brain was just like the hamster wheel was spinning, and what the hamster wheel said was like, do you want to roll like a devotion paladin or like a vengeance paladin? Yeah, Clive. Yeah, but no, I'm thinking about smite bonuses here. Like, it's just completely hijacked my brain entirely.
Yeah. What else was going on while you were thinking about your Baldur's Gate classes?
Nothing.
Is that what we call it now? Nothing?
Fuck off. All right, moving on.
All right.